So we have this insane idea. It's unbelievable. And thank God this guy told me this great line that tough times make kind of tough people. Tough people make good times. Good times make weak people. Weak people make tough times. And so we're in a time of good times. And this is created that the various different sexual and narcissistic and antisocial desires that are innate in some people, and nobody wants to kind of be ostracized. So what they're doing is they're making, like this guy, he was once in a theater, and so he says, "Do me a favor." He tells the guy in front of him, "Take off your hat, I can't see." So he says, "No, no, no, my principle is to wear a hat." So finally he just takes the hat and he throws it off, and he sees the guy has a bald head. He says, "Don't make a principle out of bald heads." The point of life is that you have to look at what's real and what's fake. And this ideology, just to give an example, the radical left is coming up with ideas that contradict themselves. So, for example, a psychiatrist told me yesterday, you can't on one hand say that, your gender is genetic, and therefore if a person has a desire for certain predilection, that is okay because that's a genetic desire. And then there's nothing more genetic than if you're a male or a female. I mean, there's no greater genes than that. And then you say, oh, but that's not genetic. That's cultural. So we're talking about something which is literally insane. On the one hand, they're saying, which is true, shouldn't judge people by the color of the skin. And yet somehow, if you're black, that's good. But if you're white, you're privileged and that's evil. So we're talking about people that effectively, and I saw this because I lived in South Africa, and effectively what it is, it's just thievery. They want to steal the money of people that work hard, and they don't want to work hard. They just want to take their money. It's very simple. Just to give some proofs of this, a country like Zimbabwe, he literally stole the farms. It was a breadbasket of Africa, and they decided, okay, whites are bad, and the place turned into a desert place, which everybody's starving. So it's just an instinct that, if you want to call it pathetic people, or people that have no real sense of right and wrong, and they're not thinking, they just want to get their way. And so everybody has to realize that they say hindsight is 2020. If you want to see the future, you have to see the past. And all of the past shows us that only if you put your faith in God and follow the Bible and the Torah and what He says, are you part of something historical. And all these little radical movements that they pretend to be so great, just like communism, decided money is bad, took away everyone's money, in the process killed 100 million people, and made everybody poor except for the people on the top. So if a person wants to be part of some kind of new fad, radical movement that just was born in the last 10 years or something, they're going to be part, not of a living history, but of a dead history. So choose well.